Around age 12, my life began to change. Mental illness runs in my family, so I just got hit pretty hard with symptoms of bipolar disorder, severe depression, anxiety, experiencing a lot of suicidal ideation, and I was having extreme mood swings. There were times when I'd be awake for days at a time, just doing nothing, just can't sleep, and high energy, and then I would crash really hard. I hated myself. I had no hope. I did attempt suicide 3 times. The first time was when I was only 12. I overdosed on pills, and then one time I tried to kill myself through cutting. With all the times I spent in mental hospitals and rehabs, nothing really helped. It was a Band-Aid while I was there. I would do really well with the structure and be so excited to go take on the world, and I would relapse or fall back into depression in the same rhythms within a week. I pretty much decided to be a full-time homeless drug addict at the age of 17. Lost my virginity when I was 12 to somebody I didn't even know. And when I got out of the long-term psych ward at age 13, I just started kind of a sexual addiction. So that only increased when I was on the streets. I was always under the influence of drugs, never in my right mind, and I just gave myself away to all the men who came. After several long years on the streets, literally just alone and high and crazed, one night I was walking around downtown Seattle, and my friend pulled a Bible out of a dumpster. And when I saw it, something in me just said, I want that. I want that Bible. I'm going to keep that. Even if I just read it like a book. I just want to see what's in there. Like, what's that about? And so I kept this Bible and I began to read it. And although it didn't make sense to me at first and I was still getting high, I realized that there was a God and He was my answer. From there, my mom told me about this ministry called Ruth's House of Hope. I was ready and I decided to go. I learned how to live everyday life, eat food every day, shower and sleep every day, but more importantly, how to follow Jesus. I was truly discipled there. A few months into the program, I wasn't able to get a refill on my prescription medication, but everybody laid hands on me, prayed that I would just make it through the weekend. That's all we were praying for, was that I'd be okay for the weekend off my medication. And it wasn't until a few weeks later that we realized we never picked up my medication, and I've been absolutely fine, better than ever actually. I had been diagnosed with anxiety, severe chronic recurrent depression, bipolar disorder, schizoaffective disorder, PTSD. There is absolutely no sign of any of the mental illness remaining. I love Jesus. More than anything, I wake up grateful that I know Him. I can look back on everything that I've been through and I see that He was right next to me through all of it, just waiting for me to give in. The sex addiction was gone. I didn't have any desire. I had no need for it, no longing for it. All I wanted was more Jesus. I am truly a completely different person than I was. I hated myself and I treated myself poorly. I was addicted to anything that the world had to offer me. And now I'm addicted to Jesus, and all I want to do is love other people because I feel the love of Jesus in my life. There's hope. Don't give up on yourself, because God never will. He never has. He's right there waiting for you to turn to Him so He can change your life radically like He's done for me. He's God. He can do anything.